Right, okay, let's crack on from where we left off last time. Where was we? We're going to the navigation terminal on our way to Groundbreaker. Groundbreaker docking base, yep. That is where we're going.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
So weird. Hello.
Can we chat?
Go on then.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okie dokie.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to talk about something else? What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
No, don't mean it. Don't mean it.
That's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
You can stay. Right. Oh, yeah, we'll take you. Did I take her with me? I meant to take her if I didn't. Groundbreaker. Right, is she with me?
Captain.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Good for you. Let's head to customs.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Okie dokie. Hello. Am I going that way?
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh dear.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantine commode. You can't miss it.
Okay, so we're looking for a commode. A shiny commode.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Go on then. Why not?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay, doke.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Beer that.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
What about a job?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Cool.
Are you pulling my leg?
Nope.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Okie doke.
Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Should both of them somewhere.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad
Got
to
it.
help.
What do you know about the Sublight
They strip the
Salvage?
parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okie dokie.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
What about
You're
long term?
thinking to make a career here? Don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Cool.
All right?
Wait. What about Udom?
He's
Udom.
friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an unhealthy level.
Okie doke.
You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one.
Yeah, don't
Folks
ride
around
bit.
here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their outsystem shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Okie dokie.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, Maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they'd cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing.
Okie dokie. Thank
Good seeing
you
you.
for your service, Leonard. Where are we going? Through here? Let me put my gun away. Might help.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives
Where are we
on
going?
Monarch. Wait, hearing
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I think I came the wrong way.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is
How's that? That's a door, isn't it?
Rizzo's Mock Apple Cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Where are we going? Western Go. Sounds like a place I want to go. No.
Ooh,
Hello.
can we rent an upstairs room?
Don't mind if I do. Pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Every little helps. Can we RB hold. I don't know if we had any junk, but we'll get rid of the junk. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing actually. The space life. Where am I going? Squatter's Journal. So we're stealing from a squatter. I don't know where I'm going right now, but Adreno. Oh, Becky. Oh, distracted the area. Rude not to, innit? Sorry. No one will notice. I don't know what all this stuff is, but the door's locked. What's in there? Body. Can we what's the chance of me stop moving? Please don't set off an alarm or anything bad.
Great work.
Whew, right, hello. I don't know why we broke into here, but doesn't seem to be anything here. Quarantine. Hello.
This might be tough.
Oh,
That's the last of them.
sorry. Oh dear. Oh well. So okay, so we wasn't allowed in there, but this area is fine, I think. I only killed one person.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Trinity.
That went,
am not making a scene.
that went rather well. There we
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular.
Hello, Spacer.
Story.
Hello, sir.
You here for a particular reason?
Oh,
Or
lady.
did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Benia sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Oh, yeah. How many bits have I got? I guess we ain't. I guess we don't have the bits.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms.
You know Edna, over in engineering. Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yeah, let's see what you got for sale.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Happy days. Can we sell stuff? We got 2% discount. What was that stuff I just nicked? I mean acquired. The mod. It's the power. Nice. Right, can we go on in. She got for sale. Mag 2 power. Backpack. Increases carrying capacity. I am gonna take that actually. Sounds like a sensible upgrade. Not gonna get these at the moment. We'll sell junk if we had any. Right, what we got? Points. What do points make? We really should get some tech. Let's get tech up to 20. Tech dialogue up to 20. Guns up to 25. Let's get some melee as well. We haven't done any melee. It's just I feel bad for not having melee. What was that? Skills. What about perks? Nope. Don't lose, apply. And perks. What was that? Okay. What do we... Oh, requires 5... Oh, 5 previous perks, okay. We've got to take 5 out of here before we can get one of the bigger ones. Slow the world, tactical time. I've never used this tactical time malarkey. Obviously it's obviously something similar to carrying capacity. Sounds like, even though we just got the backpack, which probably base armor, companion critical hit chance could be useful. Let's go with companion critical hit. Oops. Apply. Going on. There we go. You will be unable to... Yeah, yes. Yeah. Exactly the same here. Oh, there we go. I've got new codec. Okay, Squatter's Journal. Anything else? Still, oh, there. I hate having things unchecked. There we go. No, I never look at these, but I just don't like having... There we go, that's all good. Right. Right. Where now?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Oops, where's the quest? Talk to Udom. That is active.
regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Board rep's office used to be.
Get a move on.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property.
I'm just gonna
Hello.
hang back and try not to touch anything.
Udom.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Oh
no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Oh dear. Let's play ball. Let's play ball for the time being.
There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Okay. Sure he did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Let's lie again.
No!
It's good to lie.
How dreadful.
I get XP.
That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
Happy
However,
days.
before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
How much is it worth?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman.
I don't make a
It's
G.
really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Of course you can.
What?
Let's lie again.
I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells.
Smells.
But you... It's always like this with you tramp freighter captains.
Oh, Captain, be nice.
Yes, please do. I have a fragile constitution, I'll have you know. And this runaround would like to give me a cold.
On second thought,
Oh,
maybe you
diddums.
should be mean to him just the littlest bit.
Well, once you've tired of your jokes, you know where to find me.
I'm just here for the XP. Right. That's done. Back over here then. Can we go this? We'll just go. We got a doctor. We don't want to go there.
This is Halcyon.
Oh, it's you again.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
No, I'm not.
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from.
Roseway.
And ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
She's got quite.
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
We need one of these length keys.
Those board folk are real prideful like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old
Derriere.
Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Our mess.
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
Okay, who's Miss Junlei?
Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night. Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter.
Might be
And
useful.
between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. This heat problem we've got's gone unfixed for weeks. Can't say I know what the holdup is, but I'm sure she's trying her best. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it
Shameful.
won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Back to
Go
my other
right ahead,
questions.
sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Okay, what do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Exactly, that'll do.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take
Purple.
a candy with you.
Purple berry bunch, just what I always wanted. That. Better not take that, she might get angry. Can we, no, we can't take that. We won't take those either. Right, where are we heading? Vendor. Where am I trying to get to? That's where we just come from, isn't it? Where's the, how do I... How do I... Or maybe change floors? Is there not a unlocal map? Maybe not. Okay. Where did we start? We wasn't that way, was it? This way, I think.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
I think this is the way we came in, maybe? Oh, hello. Vendor discovered. Bounty drone. Oh, okay, we've been here. Okay. That's her again over there. We don't want to go there. Did we go? Can we go in the sublight?
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
She seems happy. We're going up, going up, going down. we're going somewhere. Oh, hello. Hello. How you doing, sir? You talk?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
How'd you know that? Captain Conduci.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okie dokie. Hello.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I need to get this nav key sorted.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I have those bits.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
Oh, wait.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
A loophole.
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Back to my other questions.
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
That's all I have.
Be seeing you.
Okay,
Make
so
sure you aren't followed on your way out.
we've got to go back to the whatever it's called. Is there anything else up here? No. Going down. Was that was Gladys, wasn't it? Yeah. Was that? We need to get the what you got to say?
Sublight for life. Corporations never live to think.
Yada yada yada.
CNP Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Does she sell the whatever it is we needed?
This is Halcyon News.
What's in here? Out of curiosity. What you got to say for yourself, sir? Not a lot.
What was I doing again?
Greetings, hard-working citizens of Halcyon.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
Sorry.
Anytime,
I
sweetheart.
pressed. I didn't
You know
want to
where
do
to
that.
find me.
What she needs? 10 grand, is it?
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Oh crap. We can't do that.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
What is it we need? I don't think they'll be in here. Well, that's nice. Level 10 though. I won't be able to use it. Anything I've got is kind of worth peanuts, basically. So we've got to do something that will make money. I need to oh, hello. worth taking any of those. It's not worth the hassle. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Okay, where are we going? That's a good question. That's Gladys, is it? I assume. Fast travel, okay. Groundbreaker Promenade, is that where we want to go? Yeah, that's, I'm not sure where we're going at the moment, but let's take a look. What's that over there? Is this back where we just came from? Let's Gladys again. Don't want to go that way. Okay, anyway, but there. Let's go back to docking base, maybe? Terra on Monarch. What's that? That's Gladys. Not sure where we're supposed to be going right now. Have a look at my journal. Purchase a nav key. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we. Okay, so we need to get back on the ship and go to Terra 2, I guess. Is the yeah, interior. Check out the distress signal.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your
I'm back.
head areas.
Terra 2, that's where we're going.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Deja vu. Back here again. I wonder if they've returned. Wait, oops. Alright, what we got? Not got a lot, have we? Is this the right? Did I come to the right place? Oops, I'm zooming. Okay. Okay. Maybe I didn't come to the right place. Let's blah blah blah. Gladys offered you a job on Terra 2. Are we at Terra 2? Let's just double check. I'm sure this was Terra 2. Doesn't seem to be much here though.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotion.
We are at Terra 2. Interesting. Oh, okay. Phineas in the rings of Terra 2. Okay, maybe we need to go there instead.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Let's try this. Don't think we've been here before.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
We can.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. to securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Where is he? Welcome. Is that you? What is that? What is that thing? Hello. Oh, it's him.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Okie dokie.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course.
I need money.
What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
What more do you need in life?
Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you.
You alright?
That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that. What's on your mind?
Okay. So I'm kind of confused at the moment where we're supposed to be going. Is there any real reason to come here? What else? There must be another, unless we want side quests. I want to do the main quest. We need money. On your ship, so either can. Okay. It's active, yep. Get back on the ship. Maybe we just got to do side quests until we got the money to afford the Right, we've got to play.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You need to play something.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Oh dear.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And that might
Traveling
be...
the system with you, Captain.
Okay.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. Oh, I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excessive internal and external bleeding. I have required you to assume Hawthorne's identity in order to sync your commands to my interpretation protocols. I've since registered you as the captain of the Unreliable. You're welcome to continue lying about your identity if you wish, but I know the truth. I am relieved to hear it, Captain. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Let's talk about something else.
Of assistance. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
A bit of everything.
Yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
Let's not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons. The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The
We're free to
Groundbreaker.
dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. You are more than welcome, Captain. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with station representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Cool. Right, let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
We're going to run through your entire database. Oh, that's it, is it? Okay.
See you soon, Captain.
That is it. Right. Where we go next? Just first one, blah blah blah. I had there. Is that the should show up on here? So wait. Good distress signal. Okay, don't eat. And we want to go to there, but we've been there and there's nothing there. Corporate Wheeler customs update. Okay, so that's in the sick bay on the Groundbreaker. Okay, where are we currently? Go back to the Groundbreaker. There's a couple of missions we can probably do.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Or quests, side quests, whatever you want to call them.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we?
It's not the best choice, it's Space's choice. Right, so what was that one I was just talking about? This one. So we're going through.
We had a conveyor pull in.
Through customs. You can just go through here.
Purpleberry fudge, a soft sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored scent.
Where are we going? It's not her again, is it? No. Hello. Aha.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Oh dear.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
XP hype.
Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay, so what's this place called that we're on? We're on Groundbreaker. What else have we got that we can do on the Groundbreaker, or at least start on the Groundbreaker? If any. Hava is keen to meet. Yeah, let's try that. Very much, yeah, very much so. Blind.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the captain
where
of
we
the
at?
Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to
Did you
the
do-
local
oh.
port embassy.
Those XF
Hello.
411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
I'm down.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Okay,
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it?
9,000 XP!
That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
I'm down.
Junlei is fine.
Just nudge.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Silently encourage.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship.
What an awesome captain I am.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Intelligence.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Reputation increase.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh dear.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Right, okay.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
CNP Bourse Pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds. Bourse Pockets.
I probably should have just fast traveled. Wanted dead or alive. Am I on it? That's him.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at him.
Where's Oh, you should just fast travel, shouldn't I? Right, where are we going next? I'm constantly confused about where...
Rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
We're making progress though, slowly. Oops. We want to go Cilia, didn't we? I think. Start moving, gamepad. What's that Monarch? As well. Hold on. Let's Oops, wrong button. Me and my dodgy gamepad. Which one was it? That was yeah. Distress call from Terra 2. Which one was it? One of these was about done that. Return to the Unreliable and ask Parvati. Oh, okay. Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Oh, there she is.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Okay.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel.
Who's Isabel?
Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Perception.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Great idea. Let's go for a drink.
Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Okay. We have a plan. We're going to the pub. For the first time in the last half hour, I know where I'm going. Are we already at the Groundbreaker? I think we are.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Oops. Plasma cutter. Going to the bar. Yeah, it's been a lot of chatter in this.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a.
Not been much shooting at all. Well, not any shooting.
Lemon slap. Slap
The
your
Lost Hope, that's where we want to go.
So, how's this work?
Interrupt your
Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking?
Whatever you buy me.
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's
Damn right.
just do it proper.
Perception.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake.
Always
thinking about what
use
Junmai said, and
use the skills.
heart shake.
Whatever might give us XP.
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up. Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junmai something fierce. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junmai? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip. Well,
Tell her.
we talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junmai still has feelings for her?
Perception.
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my
Keep
nerve.
drinking. Keep drinking. Persuade.
Come on, Captain.
Hey.
I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration.
I'm just here for the
Yeah.
XP.
Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junmai all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel?
What if? What if? What if?
We get together and she gets bored of me.
What if I know?
Well, thank you for the conversating, Captain. I got a lot to think about now. Like how beer is a crime against man and common decency. Let's get going then. I'm sure we got lots of important things to do.
Right, that brought that conversation to a take you back to the ship now. Okay, we're done drinking, are we? I probably should just fast travel again, but I started by a fight. Can't do that. We've been drinking. We might miss.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul. Could be drugs, could be bootleg.
Got anything to say?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Okay.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Temperament.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? That's gotta count for something, right?
I guess. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Hey! New crew member! Hype! New Muppet! New Muppet acquired.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Sorry, what are we doing? What are we... Yeah, what are we doing? Oh, we got Felix, can we, I think you got what? Give him a helmet. Give him some more health. Do we get? Oh, no, we only got one. Back, apply it. That's all good. Default. 162. If I give you like, what is that? Nope. Yeah, you can have that. You keep that for now. Right. What about her? While we're on this, there you go. Sorted. Right. Map. Oops. Still drifting. Right. Take Parvati back to the ship. But I guess we got to talk to her again. Where's she gone now? Where the hell is she? Oops.
Felix, your abs are surely not gonna believe this. You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc! Ah! Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Okay, did you...
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. Oh, you just shh. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Okay.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Happy days! Level up. Just for chatting. Yeah, I'm so good at talking. Right, we've got more pills, so we'll up that a bit. We'll keep the dialogue coming up. We've got 4 left. Defense. Put a Cutling gun and a Cutling defense. Level up, hype. Is it just skill? Is that it? Apply it. Do we not get a perk? Oops. New perk. New perk. Right. I think at that point we'll bring this to a close.